The man who is able to live his full life is a man who is able to live his lifespan. What do you mean by lifespan? Please watch me. You see this? This is what is known as a span from here to here. That means from this arena to this arena is your lifespan. There's what is referred to also as your hand breadth. This is known as your hand breadth. When we're looking into the matters of palmistry, understand that from here to here is your entire life. Let me just explain a few things before we go further. Let's go to Psalms 39 verse 5.
Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth.
You have made my days as an handbreadth. So we know an handbreadth is this. So this is your 4 fingers. That's your handbreadth. David said, you made my life as a handbreadth. That's why I don't understand when people talk against palmistry. It's in your Bible. It says your life is as a handbreadth. Understand, God is interpreting your life as your handbreadth. So you need to go into your hands and figure out your life. This is why you must accept palmistry as one of the mysteries of life that God gave man to understand his times. These were the ancient wisdom King Solomon was studying. We are saying palmistry is demonic. There's the demonic side of things, but there's the godly side of things. Read it again. Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth, and mine age is what? It has my age, the age is as nothing before. Why is it as nothing before thee? Because how God sees time is very important. That's what I want to take you in today. So you understand your time and how God sees it. Before thee is nothing. Verily, every man at his best state is altogether what? Vanity. Then you're going to be saying, what do you mean by every man at his best state is altogether vanity? Because you see, there's a work beyond even this life you are living. This is a passing moment in eternity, in the grand scheme of what you were created to do and created to be. So he says, my life is as a handbreadth. How do you measure the lifespan of angels? It's by cubits. I know what's going on in your head. Somebody says, lifespan of angels. Angels die? Of course. And my father in the Lord has told me that he's been to 2 funerals of angels. What has been revealed to you in your Bible is not all there is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There are the generations of the heavens and the earth. In those days, we can live up to 1,000, yet the Bible is only considering as a handbreadth to God. So angels can live for millions of years. When they die, it's considered as cubits. But you see, it's this belief that we think that because of how long we know angels have been, they must be immortal. No, there's only one who brought immortality to light. His name is Jesus. It was not angels that brought immortality to light. Immortality was ushered in by Jesus, not by angels. Let's look at 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 15 and verse 16.
1 Timothy 6, 15 and 16. Which in his times he shall shew who is the blessed and only King of kings, the Lord of lords. 16. Who only hath immortality.
He's the only one who had immortality.
Dwelling in the light which no man can approach unto.
He was the only one with immortality. And Jesus, when he came, as that expression of his image, brought immortality to light. And there's coming a day, Jesus will show the lavishness, the expanse of his times. This is the reason why Jesus is the custodian of the ages. For he said, I am he that liveth forevermore. I am Alpha and Omega, the custodian of the ages, the beginning and the end. He has walked through all the eternal plans of God. When you understand this, your Christian walk comes alive. You can see this thing now plainly. So let's go back to handbreadth and cube and span, lifespan. So if your life is a handbreadth, that means you live a handbreadth before you die. Now let me show you a little difference between this and this. Now, when we look at our fingers, this is known as your predestiny, the lives or life before you came. This is known as your spirit finger. This is the one that was assigned before you came. This is now known as your work finger. This is your marriage finger, and this is your family finger. Listen to me.
Yes,
the programming of God for your life, whether you don't understand it, whether you understand it, life that you're supposed to live is from predestiny all the way to this point. But interestingly, Most of our experience is known at the point we are conceived, which is still in the spirit. Conception is in the spirit. So conception, any baby in the womb is still in the spirit. That is why even though it's been there for 9 months, when it shows up, it begins day one. So understand that the spirit life is all the way from predestiny to conception. And between predestiny and conception is a realm of darkness, but we're not going into that. This is your predestiny. Life before your spirit was assigned to come and do something in this world. So predestiny is the life before you as a spirit was assigned to come and do something in this world. So when you come, God expects you immediately to be about the assignment. This is why it's your work finger. I'm not speaking about your career, but I'm speaking about your career. When we get into the marketplace, you understand how careers play into assignments. In your life, the most important part of your life is not even your predestiny. The most important part of your life is not your destiny. The most important part of your life is your work. That's why this finger is longer than all the other fingers. That's what stands tall in the ages to come, is your work.